Good Vibes Goddess Sarah. So today we're going to do like an inner child reading. I'm going to explain the cards as I go and what I'm using them for. But we're going to get started by cleansing this space and the energy. So if you have headphones in, you might want to turn them down to protect your eardrums. Okay, so this is pretty much, I think it's called like the child deck, the inner child deck. Here we go. And there's like pictures on the front, but then there's also like a little affirmation on the back. So first I'm going to talk about what's the card that's on the front, these, and then later on I'll do the affirmation on the back. Okay, so the first card out is support. Then we have entangled. Celebration. And beautiful soul. Well, these are kind of sort of crossing it, so like that. If that makes sense. Right. So what's in your beautiful soul is what's entangled. See? Then at the bottom of the deck we have transformation. Yeah. So you're looking for support and help, and funny enough, celebration is 42, right? And 42 equals to 6, and the support card is 6. The same thing doesn't happen over here, but it's just, but it does have butterflies, and the transformation card does have a butterfly. So it's saying like you're going through this transformation period, and you're looking or will like support from, or if like you're just looking for support in general, and you might not be finding that in your like surroundings or your area, and so that you feel entangled, like you can't really be yourself or express yourself the way that you want to express yourself. And that, with the transition being at the bottom of the deck, could be saying like all of that is going to change, right? So where you have a reason to celebrate and you will have the support that you're looking for. So now I'm going to use the situation deck to pretty much, get more in depth to kind of sort of talk about, or get a theme, more so or less, Because also in a tangle, there's horses, right? So, and horses is supposed to symbolize being able to like move and travel and stuff like that, freedom. You don't feel free to express, your soul the way that you are and stuff like that. We have nightlife, gamble, taking risk, and Vegas. Yeah, you feel like it's a risk trying to be yourself and express yourself the way that you are. Then we have financial support with child, alimony, and government. Then we have family, blood ties, inner circle. I'll go one more with desire, lust, and sexual chemistry. I'm supposed to say sexual connection. What? Uh, okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have commitment, long-term relationship. Um, okay. So, you in a relationship that was more so based, or a relationship or a marriage that was more so based on lust, right? You probably have a family with this person, which is why you're getting, could be saying that you're about to get child support from this person, but not really. Like, okay. So with this gambling and taking risks, it was, you probably like quickly got married to this person, right? And it was more like a lust based, like a sexual based connection, rather than like an actual loving connection. And you had a family together, and that's the whole entangled as well. Being in a family together, and you can't express yourself and be who you really are, and vice versa. You don't have the support that you will want from your partner, and you don't really have a reason to celebrate. You more so, it was all just, sex space. And because it says family, but it's only like one person with the kids, right? So it's like it was really one sided in the relationship, but also in like the family dynamic. And you're probably separated. And now you're, I don't know, you could be looking and or getting child support and alimony from this person. But then that long-term commitment, that would throw me, because as soon as, depending if the child get turned 18, the child support, like, it ends. But then if they go to college, it continues. So it all depends. And I don't know about alimony. But it's like you didn't really, well, for some people, it wasn't really about the money. It was more so getting out of this like entanglement and not being able to move forward. Okay. So we have good news, encouragement, miracle, and surprise. Oh, I don't know why I feel like it's a little bit of sarcasm. Because with this taking risk and gambling, um, and the sexual like desire and stuff like that, it's, what they be like, be careful what you wish for and stuff like that. Well, every action has a consequence and stuff like that. So it's like you took this big risk and stuff like that, and probably got somebody pregnant and got entangled in a situation and stuff like that. And yeah, we got 42 again. So now we got 3 sixes. So now you're reflecting on something. Okay. Okay, so the good news is, that's what it is. The good news is you can get out of this situation. Yes. Yes. But I just realized the handcuffs. Yeah, if you don't pay the child support at some point in time, you could go to jail for that. I'm not sure about alimony. Like again. There wasn't like much TV show like shows about that where people not paying alimony. I don't really know. But it's like you might end up getting both, even though what you did was a risk, or what this person did was a risk. It pretty much it hurts them, but benefited the other person. Oh, that was a reading before. I mean, don't celebrate somebody's like downfall or anything like that. That's bad. That's negative. Don't do that. When I say like your money is doubling and the other person money is I would say it's like getting cut like in thirds and stuff like that. But that could explain why yours is doubling money for the kid and money for like alimony and stuff like that. But it's not really doubling because the money for the kid is kid's money. But some people, okay, you know who you are, okay? If you know, I ain't saying nothing, okay? That ain't none of my business. But that's why, like, I get like a tad of sarcasm, like, good news, like, you can get out of this marriage, get out of this connection, get out this commitment, but somebody gonna have to pay alimony and child support. And seeing that it's a man with the kid, if you are a man and you the one like taking care of the kids and stuff like that, there has been cases where the mother has to pay the father child support because the kids are with the father, and it's like, why would I pay you child support if the kid's not with you and stuff like that. There are cases where that have happened. Um, so it's like, that might be a little bit of surprise to you and stuff like that. Probably started off with a little gamble. You thought like it was gonna be a nice little connection. Y'all have a family and whatnot. Come to find out, it was just sex, and then you got a baby involved. Hmm. Then we have compromise, agreement, reconciliation, and consideration. Yeah. And then we have 333. Okay. Well, not 3-3. Not 333. 3-3. So you can see it as, the universal 3. Um, or you can see it as 6 if you want to see it as 6. I'm going to see it as the universal number 3. We're talking about like collaboration and stuff like that and teamwork. Seeing that, you see like they're arguing and he's in the middle and he's a little bit confused of what's going on. And again, with the family, like it's only one person, right, in the middle with the 2 kids and stuff like that. So it's like with the support, it's like the court system and stuff like that. What I just said, like there's handcuffs and stuff like that, and then there's a gravel. Um, they don't really know how we got here or how we got here, how they got there. Um, and but all they know, there's a problem that needs to come to like a reconciliation or a consideration for not only but not for the 2 parties' sake, but only for like for also for the child's sake, because there is an innocent, bystander, innocent party in this, and the child didn't ask for any of this. Um, the child, for one, the child wasn't a part of it. The child didn't take this risk or take this gamble or anything like that. It didn't do anything, so it's pretty much innocent. So it has to consider the child and stuff like that, and the livelihood and the financial support of the kid. And then if it is a divorce and you taking the child and stuff like that, like you also need to survive and take care of yourself as well. So it's like it will only make sense. Like it's like it will make sense. But then it's like some people don't want to be considerate or like think about that. They more so want to be selfish and think about themselves. And it's like, hey, like if you do get the court system involved, like it might work out in your favor. Okay, it might help you out of this situation where you can then express yourself and go back to being like happy and peaceful. Um, and pretty much leaving this person behind. Because it's not like you will have to deal with this person. Like, let's say, like, when it was you and you didn't try to bring the court system into it and stuff like that, it wasn't really working. Like, they will half-ass it. It's like, but now with the court system, like, they're more committed to it because, you know, they had somebody watching them and keeping them in check. Yeah, then we have stress with headache, pressure, and lack of sleep. And you were stressing out because you you have a family with this person, and you know it probably started off in the beginning. You know, everything was all nice, and then it started off stressful, and it's like, wait a minute, where did we get here? And it's because it's like it's like Tia. That's who it is, and her husband, right? She was able to go throughout the whole day without talking to him, take care of the kids, take care of herself, and meet her own needs. So that's how she realized she didn't really um need him to be there and stuff like that. She can survive on her own. Not saying like that relationship was just more so sex based, because I don't really know much about it. It probably was very, in the beginning, very nice and loving and caring. I don't know, but could be saying for yours, like it was more like like started off more sexual than anything, and then like later on, a kid came into it, and that's when I try to like turn it around to make it like a marriage or a commitment and stuff like that. Like back in the old days when they be like, "Oh, I got her pregnant, so I gotta marry her to make it like to make a lady out of her and stuff like that. I gotta do the right thing." It's like that, but then it's like sometimes the right thing is just to co-parent. Like it's just to co-parent. Because at the bottom of the deck here, we have introvert with privacy, separate, and online community. So yeah. Like I said before, you end up separating. Then we have the number 10 as well. So y'all end up separating, and this whole like stress and everything comes to an end. Like I said before, where before when it's like it was just you kind of sort of fighting this person, now it's not just you. Like they have like a document like that they have to like uphold to and stuff like that. They have things that if they don't do, they can then end up in jail. And I don't think they would do that, which is why they would just give the money. But then also with some of the people, kind of sort of gotta watch the cases, because it's different kind of cases. Like if you have child support and you stop making that kind of money and stuff like that, you can explain that to the judge. They will then like pardon it, waive it. Like you can't pay that. Like we understand. You have to survive. The kid needs to survive. If you can't, you gotta eat. You gotta live. If you don't eat and live and stuff like that, you won't be able to give the child money. Then the child won't, they will consider that. They will be considerate. You just have to speak up, explain. That could also be the support and help that you're getting that you was surprised about. You felt like it would be like a risk and stuff like that, or a gamble to even say it or like express it, but it's just like they will help you. They will consider that. Let's say before your job you was making, I'm gonna say 5,000. I don't know what type of job that is. Okay, well you're making 5,000 every 2 weeks, but hey, okay, we're gonna go to the extreme, okay? And so your child support was 2,500. right? At that point in time, that was decent to you. It's like, all right, I still got the rest. I can still survive off that. I can still live off that. Just got to cut some things out. And let's say you leave from that job, and now your new job is 3,000, right? You only have 500 to live off of. If you explain that to them, which is why you're not paying it, because you can't pay it, because you won't survive, you can't live, they will take that into consideration and be like, all right, yeah, we're going to cut it low. We're going to cut it down. Because you need to be also to, survive. Pay your bills. They will help. People will help. There's help out there. You just got to find it. We have growth with your the green chakra, which is your heart chakra, right? And we also got like green here, so getting back to who you are and your nature and stuff like that, your heart, because it's also an emergency room, so it's like I said before, there is help. You just gotta find it, speak up. We don't know what's going on, all right, if we don't say anything, which is like you're looking for, like, where, see, like in the support, like he has like the floaties and all this other stuff on, like he's ready to go into the water and stuff like that, but he needs somebody to watch him and stuff like that. So it's just like or to even like go in, like he still wants somebody to be around, like just in case like a wave hit and then he turns over and stuff like that. People to be around to also help support and get to the root of the problem, or when you need like a backup, when you can't. Also, like percentage wise, like where your energy is not where it needs to be, like if you're sick and stuff, like you can call somebody, they will come over and watch the kid for you and stuff like that. Or seeing that this is an emergency room, like if you need to go into the hospital, there's somebody that can actually like take care of your kids. You don't have to worry about that or stress about that. And we have isolation. That kind of sort of ties back to the introvert. Also, what just popped in my head with this good news, and could, but then also with this isolation, because you see like how it has like he has like a nice little suit, and it's like, imagine like, but just popped in my head, like you trying to go out somewhere, you was invited out somewhere, but you don't have a babysitter. It's like, good news, you about to have a babysitter. And the babysitter is actually the father of the child. That's what it's given, like a little bit of sarcasm. It was so, oh my goodness. Because blue is your throat chakra, and it's supposed to talk about like expression and your creativity and stuff like that. So it's, sarcasm. Some people express themselves through sarcasm. So it's kind of, it's like your babysitter is your baby daddy. Like, wow, that could be why it's talking about like the blood ties and stuff like that and family. Like, it's the father of the child. That's pretty much their babysitter. And then we have impasse. Right, that might could be a little bit rocky for you. You might be like, well, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to. How I know I could trust myself, like trust my kids with this person, and then some judges will say some things, but it might just be like slow at first and stuff like that, hard for you to accept, and but like as time goes on and stuff like that, it grows. I don't say like like trust grows, but it's like you do understand, like that is his child. Okay, the child needs to know the father. The father will must don't need like the father may want to know the child. Okay, um, and you can't stop that or get in between that for no reason because you feel uncomfortable about it. So it's just like if the child come to you and be like, I don't want to go over there and stuff like that. It's like, not say like, oh, my child don't want to come, so I'm not like, no, like, you try to, try to find a common ground. You don't try to like put more stress when stress is already there and stuff like that. You try to release the pressure, not add more pressure. Yeah, we have passion. It's like like I said before, like sometimes the best situation is just to co-parent. It's better for you and it's also better for the child. It's just better for the relationship and the connection. That y'all both have your own sense of privacy, your own sense of self, and but y'all can still come together and be a family and compromise on certain things, like where like what just popped in my head. Some like man, a lot of people have like a lot of baby mamas, but they like there's one that's their favorite and stuff like that. It's like that. Like this person might be doing a lot, but like it's you their favorite because even though it didn't work out and stuff like that, there's no beef, there's no problem, there's no animosity, there's no hate and stuff like that. Um, Not saying y'all gonna get back together, but it's like there's there's like a mutual respect and stuff like that. Like no one is overstepping anybody's boundaries or trying to stab each other in the back or step over anybody's toes or doing something to hurt this person or anything like that. Or to hurt, each other. Yeah, and then some people will feel like that's a mystery, like how y'all got there, how y'all do that, and it's like you have to be comfortable with yourself because that's what the orange chakra talks about. Be comfortable with yourself and know what you want. And, sometimes you might need some alone time and be by yourself to figure that out, heal by yourself and stuff like that. Um, which is why, when you're, let's say like you're depressed or stuff like that, or you're sick or something like that, you stressing out, you don't have the energy to take care of yourself but then also take care of your child. So then have a support system, like have people around you, there's like take a village, have a village to help you fill in that gap but not taking advantage of that village. um and but also appreciating when the village is trying to tell you like you need to rest so you don't burn yourself out. So they will just take the child off their hands, or they will help out without you really asking and stuff like that. So you can have your alone time, so you can take care of yourself. Right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have soulmate. See, told you we're going out on a date somewhere. Could be like your baby daddy, gonna be the babysitter. Good news. Or good news, you still find a babysitter, and you get like child support and alimony, but then that helps you be able to pay for the babysitter in some way, shape, or form. From this, player, pretty much. Yeah, because with the support and stuff like that, or this, either way, with this entanglement, right? Or entangled, not entanglement, but entangled, right? And now you have like this beautiful soul you grew in some way, shape, or form. And where some people probably just saw you struggling or in that like in that situation where you were entangled and just struggling and stuff like that, you probably took a risk and then like it paid off. Like I pretty much said before, like with this, like whatever, if it is a child support, whatever it is, like it paid off for you. Like you probably thought it wouldn't have. That's why like it's kind of sort of like a gamble, a risk and stuff like that. But it paid off for you, and because there was another party, a whole other person that actually took what you were saying into consideration or took the whole situation into consideration and was able to come to some sort of agreement that worked out with both parties. Not saying, and then even if it worked, like, see, like in the middle, can't really see. In the middle, he has like a question mark and like an exclamation mark. Like he's a little bit confused, but it's only this person on the like over here that's talking and yelling. But this person is also angry. So it's like either it's like it's an agreement and it's fair for both parties and stuff like that. But one party is always gonna be upset because they didn't get their way. They didn't want to pay any child support. They didn't want to take any responsibilities and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, boo hoo hoo, so sad, whatever. Okay, like it's happening. Um, like if you didn't want to take any responsibilities, then you probably should, stop doing things that will lead to these outcomes. And that's the whole impasse. Like check yourself. Have some self control. Um, and right, because it's bow bow in the isolation where you like the reason why you're doing it or doing this wasn't to hurt this person. It's literally to take care of yourself and your kids, to provide for your family. It wasn't out of spite or jealousy or some sort of revenge, hopefully. And if it was, you probably should stop that, because then it's not going to work out the way you expected it to work out. That's why I was like, it's a touch of sarcasm somewhere. So now I'm going to use the Heal Yourself deck. So how can you heal yourself from the situation? Oh, what can you do to heal yourself, or what are you healing yourself from? Or need to heal from? Okay. So we have home. So that's 8. Okay. And then we have patience. Put home here. That's 5. And no, I'm gonna put patience with isolation. Because some people, sometimes there's a period of isolation and stuff like that. You gotta be patient and stuff like that. And it's some, like, the isolation is for your growth and to help you in some way, shape, or form. That's what Spirit is trying to do. And you're thinking and feeling like you have to do it all on your own and by yourself. And Spirit is just like, no, you don't. You have, like, a support system. Some of you have. I don't know, because before, like I said before, not abusing or mistreating your support system. So, some of y'all have people that actually will help and support you, but then some of y'all just have. I had that kind of support and, pretty much sabotaged it in a way, or mistreated or misused it or abused it. And so now you don't have that support system, which is why you're looking for that support. But Which again, that could be the whole sarcasm with the whole like good news, like you played yourself, like that kind of thing. And now you're stressed. Right? So we have soulmate. We got 5 again. So you're healing yourself from somebody that you thought was your soulmate that was just more so a karmic that you end up having a family with. Because you decided to listen to temptation or give in to temptation. And either you or the other person got to pay child support. Somebody paying child support. And things is not going to be on your time and stuff like that with the whole being patient and stuff like that. It's not going to be when you want to do things or how you want things to go. There's like set rules and laws and regulations and crap like that. And when we're home, you gotta like feel pretty much make a house a home for yourself, but also like find some sense of security and stability for yourself and your child after the situation happens. Then we have, you see, self-love. See, the growth, the isolation was for your growth. There's another 6. Yeah, so now, after reflecting on that and stuff like that, you're now seeing how this situation or this, like this, like, because we're saying entangled, like how being all wrapped up and tied up in the situation and being alone and taking some time out for yourself, how it did work out for you, how it did benefit you, how it grew and stuff like that. It gave you time to not only heal from like false or fake soulmates and stuff like that. It helped you release stress and release the pressure and stuff like that. Probably even help you catch up on sleep. Clean your home, fix your home. Feel more stable and secure within yourself and comfortable with yourself with the orange chakras and stuff like that, where some other people don't really have that or feel that for themselves. You know what makes you happy and what makes you feel passion and stuff like that, passionate in life. Yeah, you took off your mask, and some people, can't do that or won't do that. That was something with the orange chakra. See, and at the bottom of the deck, now that leads you to, say what you mean and speak your mind. And it is like a mystery to some people because it's just like, what did you do? Like, how did you heal from this? How did you overcome this? Oh, and then we have 11. So you can see that, as 1-1, which is like a wish. Or you could just see it as, 2, if you want to see it as 2, which is still like a choice. You choose to, remove your mask and to come into balance with yourself or some type of peace and harmony with yourself. Now I'm using I think this is the healing energy. Okay. With open to the universe, with I am discovering my worth and my abilities, I have courage in my values and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. See, then it has the green. The growth, you see? Because you opened it. Heart chakra is open. And, with the 11 willing to receive. And it's like, okay, here. Like, like, here you go. You opened your heart to not, to just love. Also, like, self-love, self-care, love and acceptance for yourself, but also love and acceptance for others. Because the orange, the sacral chakra, it starts off with self, but then all that radiates out and how we interact with other people, like our sexuality, that also ties to our sacral chakra. If you're not comfortable with your sexuality, then you might not express it as much. Like it radiates out, or you might not be comfortable talking about it. You might shame yourself. You might not feel like you're worthy or deserving of love. Um, all of that is tied to your sacral, and your sacral chakra is kind of, I think it's your belly button. No, your belly button or your pelvis. No, your root chakra is your pelvis. Could be your belly button. I'm not sure. It's somewhere. She's blocked right now, but you listen. Look it up. Like it's somewhere. Okay. And then we have, in God's hands, my trust in life is in, nope. With God's greater knowing and greatest love guides my heart and choice and my choices. My faith is stable and I remain true to my light, and everything unfolds according to God's will. That's why I feel like it's a touch of sarcasm, because whoever did this just for desire and think it was gonna work out for them, it's just that's what God was like. Funny, like it's just, it's like I don't. Sometimes this person, I'm just like, I don't know why they thought it was gonna work. Then we have faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to my needs of my. I'm devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself and God and the universe. Yeah, okay, that's a long-term commitment, and that's the passion. You went through your period and stage of isolation, and you could be coming out of it. People see that you're growing and healing. You're more happier. Your soul is beautiful. It's radiating. The light is brighter than what it was before. And they just like, how did you do that? Because you see how she's wearing sunglasses and stuff like. I said she. I don't know what the bunny is. Okay, the gender might change a couple of times, but the bunny is wearing sunglasses. It's like your light is. With you discovering your worth, is like you now see that light that you have within you, which is why now you're protecting it, and spirit's also protecting it. So it's like it's pretty much double protected, and it probably took you, with the patience, took you a while, took you some time to understand it, feel comfortable with it, and pretty much accept it either way, and to be at peace with it, and to find passion with it, and realize that you are worthy and deserving, and loving, and so you are worthy and deserving of a long-term commitment. It's just you might need to heal some things, let go of some things, and don't take things into your own hands, because I think this person tried to take things into their own hands and then it didn't work out. Then we have balance. Where if I find balance between each sphere of life, I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. Yeah, did we have that just a few minutes ago? So you taking time out for yourself and caring for yourself and realizing what your needs and what you're passionate about. What make your life happy or fulfilled? What make you feel at home? What make you feel secure? What makes you feel grounded? What makes you feel stable? And then it's like you probably was in, because also remember the hangman, he's in like a tussle or like a bad situation, but his legs is folded to talking about like how he's comfortable, which also means patience. You might be in a little bit of, stagnation, period of isolation or a timeout, or it might look very, to other, like the outside view and stuff like that, it might look very, like a lot of pressure, a lot of struggles and adversities and stuff like that. Cause don't we have 7? Yeah, a lot of challenges. Um, like also external and internal, and you you pretty much ride it out and ride it through and made it to the other side, and things pretty much balanced out and smoothed out for you. And it was because you never like gave up. Not you didn't give up on spirit, and you also didn't give up on yourself. And God is just like, here, well done, thank you, like for believing in me and believing in yourself. Like that's all I ever wanted you to do. um, with us together with the threes and stuff like that, the 333 with us collaborating, we're good, we're fine. Um, and with God on your side, you can never go wrong. So it's just like it all balanced out and work it out. So it's just like that's what I mean. Like there's a tad bit of sarcasm. It's like whoever was trying to take things in their own hands or thought they can play God or outdo God. It was funny. Like, at the bottom of the deck, we have inner strength with nothing moves me from my path of life because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that which God can or God I can do anything, and all power I need is within me. That was just it. See what I said? Come through, spirit. That's why now you're confident and able to say what you want to say what you mean, be vulnerable, express yourself, speak yourself, express yourself, and express that beautiful soul that you have and stuff like that. Because it's like you support yourself and protect yourself, and now you're more happy that you can do that and celebrating that. And then like over time, you're gonna find like a village or a support system that is actually, supportive and motivative and inspiring and uplifts you rather than bringing you down and give you all their problems and stress you out. Okay, so now we're going to use the self-care. Okay, so we have dream journal and make a meal. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I dropped my pen. Okay, so now we have 3 5s. Which talks about the transformation and the change. So where before there was a lot of conflict and adversity, like I said, you pretty much was able to turn that around to when they like make a meal. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I know it's not a meal, it's a drink, but still you kind of sort of rest and stuff like that. That's the whole isolation, which is why they put you in isolation, because there's lack of sleep. You need to rest, you need to recharge, you need to rejuvenate, and then it's like once you do that, then we can get started. Spirit is saying like we're not gonna get started until you sleep. For an example, they also did that. Elijah. If you know Elijah, he is best known as the depressed prophet. And he was like, you know what, God, I'm tired of being down here. Okay, I'm ready to see you. Okay, take me to you. I want to be in your arms. Cuddle me in your bosoms. Okay, like, let's go. And then God was like, you know what? Drink some water. Go eat. Take a nap. Send an angel to like comfort him and everything, to stay with him. So it's like that's what they're doing. Like eat, stay hydrated, take a nap. Okay? We gonna get it through. Okay? He's there with you. He's seeing. He understands. Right? What I said before, like this person's a little bit confused. So it's like he's even looking at the lady here. So that's all the one that's not saying anything but is angry. Like they know that you're angry. They might also be angry. Okay? But we also there's rules we gotta uphold and things we gotta do. Okay, we can't just be lashing out just to lash out. Okay, and it makes no sense because later on down the line, it's like where they feel like they laugh and now they won't have the last laugh and stuff like that. God always has the last laugh. So it's just like, don't worry about it. Let this person do what they want to do. Okay? That's why I'll say like it's a tad bit of sarcasm because it's like where in the beginning they were the nightlife and stuff like that. It was all fun and games. Ha ha. Like good news. not. You gotta pay child support. All that's over with. So now it's like damn. You actually gotta provide for your family. Take care of your family. That every time about something about babysitting, like you actually gotta like look out for your kid. Like spend time with your kid. See your kid. You actually gotta do that. Ha ha. That was funny before. Like it's yo, funny enough, because the song that was before I was doing this reading was "Move That Dope," with Pusha T. You know how the song started with that ha 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 ha, like it's literally what's and it is like it's just laughter all around, and it's that bit of sarcasm, and it's like you thought you had the first laugh, but then you had the last laugh. Yeah. There we have beauty ritual. Yeah, and another 5. You transform out of this life. It was a hard situation, but now you're pretty much, find peace with yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, and finding the importance of taking care of yourself. And I don't know what I say. I don't know why I want to say like you also like if you do have a kid, it's like you're also teaching your kid like the importance of self-love and self-care and being themselves and expressing themselves, but also like like I said, this is the self-care deck, like taking care of themselves and having some time out for themselves. And we also have passion. Okay, either with yourself, because she's doing it to herself. Okay, so even if you ain't out here with like this person that was, you know what you like. Oh, where it was kind of sort of it was a show on Netflix, like How to Make a Sex Room, and will this get flagged? I don't know, but either way, where one of the ladies, she was in a marriage and stuff like that, and I think she like at some point in time, like they didn't really have sex and stuff like that, and now that she's single, she by herself, she doesn't always want to like have a person there to do it and stuff like that. Sometimes she just want to be by herself, and then the person that was pretty much in charge of the show was asking her like, okay, well, what do you like what are you into? She was like in, let's say, like 50 or 60s and stuff like that, and she only pretty much been using her hands all her life. And then the lady was like, huh, like we got so many things out here, let me open you up. There's a whole new world out here. She done got her a table where she can sit on. It's a lot. So it's like you know what you like by spending some time by yourself in isolation. Like, to the point, like, it's like if anybody else is coming into your life, it's nothing like there's a hindrance. It's like you don't really need them. You might want them, but like they don't need to be there or stuff like that, because you are committed to yourself and stuff like that, and taking care of yourself and taking care of your family, and you know what you like, you know what you need and stuff like that. So it's like if this new person or anybody new come in, or a new person come in, it's you're looking for like addition, and then if like they like take away in some way, shape, or form, like if it's like your quality time and you spending time with yourself, like of course like that might go down and stuff like that, but it's not like they're adding stress, like that's subtracting from this doing the opposite. Like, you're not allowing that in your life anymore. In which this person that was pretty much doing it, which is why, like, it's still like that tad bit of sarcasm. Like, look at that. Like, you left her alone. You thought, thought she wasn't gonna survive without you, live without you. Now look at her surviving, thriving, doing good things. Know her needs. Know what she wants. And you know what she don't want? You. Know what she don't need? You. Ha ha. Like, it's just... And then even if, like, with the passion and stuff like that, where before with the sexual desires, is like, it's not even the same with this person. Like, it doesn't... It's like you have more fun by yourself or with yourself. Cause she even said that in body count. She was like, sometimes, like, I'm just good, like, making love to myself and being by myself. And it's like, even like sleeping with this person, you now see that as a risk. Where before it wasn't like that, now you see that as like a risk and a gamble. You just see the streets, you see nightlife when you see this person. Yeah, then we have positive affirmations. So. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have sweet treats. So now we're going to talk about the back of these. So we have, I am safe and supported. And that is crossed by, I bring joy to the world. And then with entangled, we have, I am strong, fierce, and capable, and free. And that's crossed by, I see the beauty in me every day. See, with that beauty ritual, taking time out for yourself every day. Not saying to, like, fondle yourself every day. That's kind of a bit wild, okay? Like, you got... Like, but filling your life with passion and joy, things that make you happy. And then we have the Ace of Cups with God, the King of Heaven, with rejuvenation, obtaining the miracles of God, and gives long life. And next we have the King of Wands with God, the merciful judge, with giving answers to those in doubt. Oh, also, because I was talking about the court system and stuff like that, it literally could just be, like, spirit. Because, like, the person in the compromise, they only looking at the one person. So, spirit could be like, I don't care how this person feels. I more so care how you feel. Are you good? We good? Like, I don't care how that person feels. Like, that kind of thing. Like, that ain't my friend. Like, you my friend. Which is why they more so want you to be like don't do anything, so you don't have to deal with any karma or be in trouble in any way, shape, or form, or get attached to whatever about to affect this person. Then we have the Two of Pentacles with God, who supports the universe, with fortune and fame, with fulfillment, with fulfills any requests. Yeah, because you have faith and trusted him in the situation. He fulfilled it. It's going to be fulfilled. The whole situation came into balance because you was patient only with yourself, but also with spirit. You healed from what needed to be healed. Open to receive. And release what needed to be released. Let go what needed to be let go. Cut out what needed to be cut out. Turned around what needed to be turned around. Like, it's just so many things. And Like, that's why you end up being the one with the last laugh. But then it's like, you didn't really do it to have the last laugh. It's kind of sort of why it's funny. Like, but this person did it to have the last laugh, right? The one that was like trying to pretty much bring you down or try to hurt you and stuff like that. They thought it was all funny, ha ha ha, he. But now you're the one with the last laugh, and it's like, again, you didn't do it to spite anybody or to get revenge or anybody. You just did it for yourself, to focus on yourself, to better yourself. So now this person not only looks like a fool, they look like a fool, feel like a fool. You don't want nothing to do with them. And then the people around them is also see them as a fool and also want nothing to do with them. And then kind of sort of want to come to you now because of your inner strength and inner power and this light that you have. But you and spirit are protecting it. So you're not even really allowing certain people around you or be in your space or your energy or giving them the time of day. Yeah, you have the parking angel. And we have 6 again. Hold on. So we have, okay, 5. Then after we had 3 5, then I explained it. Then we had another 5. Then another 5. Okay. Then we have a 4. Then we have a 6. Okay. Still good. And then we have the angel of travel. Yeah, so you're traveling somewhere to a place pretty much where you belong or where there's going to be a spot for you. There's going to be a place for you. There's going to be a position for you. Where you don't have to squeeze or change, like, I won't say like you like change, but it's more so you got back into yourself, your actual self, not what other people wanted you to be, right? You didn't have to like make yourself smaller than what you already are. Like, that's where you're moving on to, and a place where you belong, somewhere that just works for you, flows for you. But yeah, that's what I see. What? That's all I see for this reading. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching.